You know how we all have fears, and when we're afraid of something, and I'm talking like tangible things. Um, for me, it's snakes. Others, it's spiders, and or fear of heights and all that jazz. You know, we all have something. Um, they say the best way to beat the fear is to face it head on. Well, that's kind of hard to do when you're afraid of something that could actually kill you. For me, like a snake, I would not want to face one head on because I'm not that quick. And I've seen snakes jump, and they've climbed trees, and I've seen them dash across water. I saw that when I was a kid in the stream behind my house growing up. That was a fucking fun day. You know what it is about them is they move without arms or legs. That's not allowed. It creeps me out. It doesn't make sense. If someone could figure it out and tell me why. I know they got like the ribs and crap on the bottom of their stomachs or whatever to help grip or pull or whatever, but I'm terrified of them. And so I do pretty much everything under the sun to avoid them. And I don't even like going in, as a kid, going into those little reptile areas in the zoo. There is, the possibility of a snake. I'm not going. So this was probably, I'd say probably 2010 or 11. I'm at work, and I worked in the wine and spirits industry for a really long time. And an employee of mine and I were putting some cases of wine away and cracking some open to put some stuff on the shelf. And, a typical day on the job. And I was working on a case in the back room, and I opened up this case of Argentinian Malbec, and I shit you not, I cut it open the flaps, 12 bottles of wine, and one snake comes launching out at me, lands on the ground, skitters underneath the shelving unit. Meanwhile, I jumped and barrel rolled myself into an empty shelf that's 4 feet up off the ground, anywhere away from that snake I could, freaking out. One of the other sales reps was in there with me. There's this kind of hefty stock guy. He pirouetted out of there so fast like a ballerina, it was comical. And my employee, this big kind of country guy, he looked at me and just said, "You're an idiot." And he goes, "Get out of here. I'll take care of it." And I said, "Fuck off to this. I'm leaving and going on lunch. I'm out of here. Let me know when this thing is gone." There's really nothing else to this story except, my employee caught the snake, put it into a box, and took it out into the field and let it go. Like you should have done, I guess. Now, we are laughing about it. Everyone was laughing at my expense for acting like a little scaredy cat. But then we got thinking. Not only can they move without arms or legs, but that thing survived a months-long trip on the bottom of a container ship coming up from South America in this box. No food, no water, no nothing. I don't know really what they eat, but it made it all the way up to Virginia, where I was, and just having the best time of his life now in the fields of Virginia. Snakes, right?